Greetings. Happy Saturday. This big smile, it's because Saturn is finally moving away from Pluto and moving into Aquarius, where we're going to have a more incredible time to discover who we are. And I am happy about it like this. So today I want to talk about Saturn in Capricorn and also the Aquarius moon. But first I want to say, please, 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 if you choose, go register for the Mercury retrograde class because it is incredible. This incredible, beautiful sister, Gertie, came last night and taught us about the power of Kali through movement and sound and the body. And when I tell you this woman embodies that power of destruction from within like no one I have ever seen, in the most powerful, sensual, intellectual and free spirited way, like I said, like nothing I've ever seen. And I encourage you, if you are struggling with this Mercury retrograde and having a hard time finding your bearings or facing your shadow, this is the class for you. I have been really looking at my shadow self, aspects of it. You know, the shadow doesn't completely go away. We're always in the process of evolving here, and I am witnessing the part of myself that desires to conform and make other people happy and overstep my truest, deepest feelings because other people don't feel like what I feel or what I'm experiencing is their truth. And so how many of us are giving up our own truth in order to fit in or feel loved or belonging in some way? How many of us are giving up our truth because other people might be further along in their path and journey, and we feel like we need to be there and we're judging ourselves? I am seeing that I'm tired of giving a fuck about what other people think about my process and my journey. Not that I ever really have, but even more so now. So I'm just looking, because of this retrograde, I'm having the opportunity to look at where I learned this in my family structure. Where did I learn to shrink to make other people feel comfortable? Where did I learn to put myself away and to, shut my voice down in order to be liked or loved? And for all of us who are doing that, that is suffering in the deepest way. And so I encourage you, go register now for the Mercury retrograde class. We have one more live class that happens on this Wednesday coming, and then we're gonna be moving out, and we're done. We'll be done with this Mercury retrograde. So thank you, and thank you for everyone who donated yesterday, and thank you for everyone who books readings and all of that and allows me to be of service. I know that the work that I'm doing with a lot of you is rigorous, and so it's not for the faint of heart. And so I just honor your process and honor your journey. And we're all here together. We're not alone. So today, Saturn is the planet that is the planet of restrictions. It is the planet of, crossing your T's and dotting your I's and making sure that you have your ducks in order. Saturn in Capricorn is about authority. And what we're having now is this opportunity to take our authority back, to no longer give other people the authority in our lives for the things that only we can do, for the things that only we can do for ourselves. And the reason this is true is because Pluto is in is in Capricorn, and Pluto is the destroyer. So it's currently destroying our relationship to authority figures outside of ourselves. Really recognizing that we can't count on other people, whether it be politicians, family members, friends, neighbors, elected officials, assigned officials, spouses. No one can really live your life for you or do the things for you that you can do for yourself. And so it becomes our business and our responsibility to evolve into the understanding of our relationship with the self and understanding how much power we have. And if you want to give it away, do so consciously, but understanding that To give it away is like giving away billions of dollars without even understanding what it is. The image that I always have in my mind is, imagine if you were in a foreign country and you walked up on a child that was very young, maybe 4 or so, and they had something very valuable, but they didn't know that it was valuable because they were so young. And you couldn't take it from them, but you could use it and benefit from it as long as they didn't know what it was that they had. And so, you have to work to make sure they don't get it. You have to work to make sure that they never realize what they have. And that's what's going on in this country. And that is what's going on for many of us. We don't realize what we have. We don't realize how powerful we are. So we give it away, thinking that it's nothing, thinking that it's worthless. And that's the trick. The moon in Aquarius is this rebellious energy. It literally is what Aquarius is here to do. It's here to rebel against the mother. And what that means is, spiritually, the mother carries the pattern. It's the reason women carry babies in their bodies is because we carry the pattern for life inside of us, in our cell structure. And so some of us are born to rebel against that pattern, to become something else. And if you just look at the lineage of the women in your family, who they were, just go back to your mother and then your grandmother and your great-grandmother and see, in these last several hundred years, most women haven't been happy, they haven't been free, they haven't been living in their power. So it's time for us to rebel against those agreements that they made consciously or unconsciously just because of time or whatever it is. It's time for us to rebel so that we can become something new, so that we can design ourselves in ways that are more in alignment with the new energy that's coming on the planet. And it is women who will embody that first and foremost, especially Black women who have melanin in their skin, and understanding that we are here to commune with the sun. We're here to commune with the environment, because the environment is also evolving and it communicates with us when we are receptive, right? But many of us, we numb ourselves, we don't eat correctly, we don't pray and meditate in ways that allow us to tap in. But we're learning that is necessary, and that when we do that, we tap into something far more powerful than we could ever tap into in this 3D reality. So as Saturn is in Capricorn, moving forward now, the question is, where is your authority? Where is your authority? Who has your authority? And how are you using it? And with the moon in Aquarius, it demands that you recognize that no one has your authority, that your authority is divinely given, divinely accessed, and divinely used and created for something greater than anything you've ever seen. And so that requires deep prayer, meditation, asking, seeking within to know yourself as the God presence here in this body on planet Earth. So with that, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. I am the Moon Mama. Thank you so much for all of your donations and everything you guys do. I'm so appreciative of this space that we have here. And I'm so appreciative of those of you who are devoted to your own spiritual growth and evolution, because what you do for yourself changes everything for all of your ancestors, moving 7 generations back, 7 generations forward, all the people around you, and so much more. Your life matters. So please live it like it does. Thank you. Bye-bye.